Hello, you, and welcome back to another stream. I didn't stream on Sunday. I was not feeling up to it. I didn't really post about it either, but I'm out of that rut, and we are going to be more consistent going forward. However, today, I'm streaming earlier than usual, so usually I don't go live until 7 p.m. Oh, hold on a sec. There we go. So usually I don't go live until 7 p.m. Today, we're going live super early, and I'm probably only going to be live for about an hour because my little brother has a gig tonight, which I want to go to. So we've only got about an hour or so to play, and then unfortunately we'll have to wrap it up for today. But we'll be live again on Friday for more FNM, and we're going to get deeper into the new format that's just dropped on Arena. So take a look at this. Yes, Pioneer Masters is out, and we are going to be jumping straight into a draft to play some Pioneer Masters. So let's, I say we just jump straight in. I see no reason to wait around. I don't know this format very well at all. I've never drafted it. I'm not even that familiar with Pioneer, and not all of the mechanics and stuff are like, I don't even know what all of them do. So it will be a challenge to draft, but we'll just try and stick to good draft fundamentals, and we'll pick it up over time. We will get it over time. I might still go back to Foundations draft if that's still available from time to time, because I enjoyed Foundations, but if Pioneer draft, if Pioneer Masters is the ranked kind of draft of choice, then fuck it, that's what we'll play. That is fine. We've had a fair bit of Foundations. Drafting something new could be fun. Could be fun indeed. So again, we're going to have to practice good fundamentals here, because I just don't know this format at all. So but I do know, roughly what a good draft deck and what a good card looks like. So we might have loads of reading to do, but we'll see what we can do. Hey, Bearded Manor, how you doing? Sultan of the Multiverse at your service. Okay, let's see what we got here. So Mist Cutter Hydra is our rare. This seems good. It seems like a good card. It seems fine. Again, I have no idea about this format. Glade Cover Scout, I think, looks great. Dreadbore looks decent. But if I'm focusing on what looks good, I guess... yeah, I think Glade Cover Scout looks really good. I think Treasure Cruise is probably really good too. But Mist Cutter Hydra seems absolutely fine. Like, can't be countered. It's a big chunky haste creature. Sometimes it's relevant. Haven't talked to you in a while. Did you make it out to Abu Dhabi? I did make it out to Abu Dhabi. I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you about that once we're through this draft. But yes, I did make it out, and it has been a while since I've seen you around. Okay, so we've got a Gate Colossus. Pretty great Gates payoff. There's a Neil Spires, which actually does seem like a good card. Fall of the Hammer is a good removal spell. Is Sphere of Safety anything? No, not really. Not unless we're doing enchantments, which we could. If we're in like green-white, we could do enchantments. There's a Boon Satyr here, which I think is good. There's an enchantment-based removal spell. There's also a District Guide and a Voyaging Satyr. So the Satyr probably goes best, or the District Guide probably go best with the Mist Cutter Hydra. But I think best card in the pack, I don't know, it might be Compulsory Rest. Is that good? Am I just supposed to take the Gate Colossus? I'm going to take the Gate Colossus because it's kind of free. And this gives us a little bit more time to think So, there's Catacomb Sifter. This is a great card. I think Haven of the Spirit Dragon. Nah. There's another Treasure Cruise. There's a Glade Cover Scout, a Skyrider Elf, Courier's Briefcase. So Courier's Briefcase is a great card. And probably good in gates. Maybe I take the Courier's Briefcase and maybe we do gates. We do like 5-color gate soup. I don't know. I mean, it might be that Glade Cover Scout is the better card. 1/1 Hexproof is probably really good. I'm going to take the Glade Cover Scout. And let's just try, let's try and take what's open rather than doing anything cute like 5-color gate suit. Pro Red, Elementals. Oh, it's a devotion to blue creature. Okay, so Palaka Predation is great. Salundi Vision is also great. There's also Black Bloom Rogue, which is good. All of these DFC cards are fantastic. Nessian Asp and Leaf Crown Dryad. Okay, so there's a Sajiri Shelter as well. There's a bunch of DFCs in colors that we're not really in yet. I think Sajiri Shelter is really, really good. Green-white or green-black? What would be better? Actually, I think it might be Salundi Vision, and we might do... Because I think Simic is kind of the gate ramp sort of color. No, that's not good. I'm going to take the Predation. There's another Shelter, so... okay, maybe this is a sign, because I think Salundi Vision is... sorry, Sajiri Shelter is a pretty good card. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Enchant mountain you control when Chain to the Rocks enters. Oh, so this is a removal spell specifically for red-white. Which is probably too specific for us. Do I want to... I can take Commune with Gods, but again, it's more of a... Do you know what? I'm going to take Commune with Gods because I think Glade Cover Scout is fantastic in a kind of green-white enchantments deck. And white has seemed somewhat open. So I'm going to take Glade Cover... I'm going to take Commune with Gods. And we're going to see if green-white is open. It doesn't appear that it is. But we could take Bane of Balaged and sort of do a ramp sort of strategy. Shit, I don't know what I'm doing. But there's a bunch of good blue cards in this pack, so maybe we're supposed to do blue. I guess we could do green-red. Is Furious Rise good in a green-red deck? Is green-blue... Green-blue is going to be, like, gates stuff. I guess I'll take Sight Beyond Sight. And I think... I mean, there's a Simic Guild Gate. But there's a Treasure Cruise. Which seems very good. There's a Curry's Briefcase, Evolving Wilds. I think I'm going to take the Guild Gate. I don't know. I don't know if Gates is open. We've not seen any payoffs for Gates other than the Gate Colossus. And this feels like a late-ish Treasure Cruise. I'm going to take the land. There's a Skyrider Elf, which is probably what we want to do in sort of Simic Gate suit. We do need... we would need more more payoffs though. So there's an Evolving Wilds, there's an argument for that. Maybe I'm just supposed to take the cheap interaction. Clutch of Currents seems good. Like 5 mana, it makes a 3/3 and bounces something, so it's an actual spell in the late game. It's a kind of interactive spell in the early game. Voyaging Satyr seems good, but there's a Rakdos Guildgate here. I mean, I could just take that. Doesn't seem very good, to be honest. I think I'll take the Voyaging Satyr. Needle Spires, unfortunately, isn't what we want to do. So I guess I'll take the ramp spell. Now, these... Catacomb Sift has gone late here. But I kind of want the Treasure Cruise. Maybe with this Glade Cover Scout and this Hydra. No, I can't even... I'm going to take the Treasure Cruise. I was going to say you can't put the... you can't bestow onto our Mistcutter Hydra because it has protection from blue. I'll take a Salundi Vision here. Second Clutch of Currents. Okay. I hope that card is good. It's possible that it is not. Zulaport Cutthroat's a good card too. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to be in blue-black. Oh, Cypher? Good lord. Yeah, I don't know. Hidden Strings probably is good. I have no idea what I am doing. I know it's not Goblin Rabblemaster though. Hidden Strings, and we cipher it onto something. I do not know. I have no idea. No, I have no idea. Mizium Skin seems like a good spell. Unflinching Courage is really good. And I can see playing a little bit of white. I mean, Cruelty is probably just the best card in the pack, and we've seen, I think green-black has been kind of open. I'm just going to take the Cruelty. I know it's kind of a bit of a mess. But actually, I think maybe blue-black is the way to go. Now, there's a Guild Summit here, which is very annoying, because that's one of the best gate payoffs. There's also a Gurmag Angler. So I think there's a real question around whether I'm doing gates. I think with a Gate Colossus and a Guild Summit, maybe I am doing gates. And I think then what I need is a third color with decent removal. Selesnya Guildgate is ideal. Courier's Briefcase is okay. I think Courier's Briefcase is good in this deck, but I think Selesnya Guildgate is ideal. We have 2 gates. We have a Gate Colossus. We have a few black spells. We might be doing Sultai Gates. If we are doing gates, what we want is interaction and fixing. Right? Pilgrim's Eye is probably good. Savage Punch is okay. Dimir Guildgate's gonna be my pick here. Yeah, we might be doing Sultai so that we have like gates but with the removal. The removal that we don't have yet. This is weird, but we need more gates. We've got 2 gate payoffs. We've got I probably would prefer to be in red. Green, blue, red. Teamer, so to speak. I think a Dimir Guildgate is fine. Halakha Predation is kind of free, but I think ideally we'd be in Teamer. Painful Truths is probably a good card in our deck. There's a Rakdos Guildway, there's a Gateway Plaza. I think I have to take that, but Painful Truths is good in this deck. 3 mana, draw 3. Still, I think Gateway Plaza is probably too good. So we'll take the Gateway Plaza. So the big problem is deck is slow. It's probably like a 5-color deck. But it is slow. Commune with the Gods is not looking very good. I guess it finds Guild Summit. Brood Monitor is great. There's a second Gateway Plaza. Oh, Brood Monitor is a good card. I think I might take the second Gateway Plaza though, and then I feel like we're in really good shape gates-wise. So we can focus on payoffs and enablers. Well, let's think about Furious Rise. No, I don't think we're likely to play Furious Rise. There's a blue-red gate. There's a Consider. There's a Colony Ambush, which is a removal spell and a land. It's hard to turn that down, to be honest. But I'm going to take the Izzet Guildgate here because I think that red is the best color for us to be in outside of blue-green. I think red is the best your best splash. And I have a feeling that that could pay off. Humble Defector seems good. Cruel Revival, meh. Voyaging Satyr, maybe. Voyaging Satyr could be good. Seems like it would be good. I might be very, very wrong about that, but we will see. There's a Pilgrim's Eye. There's a Rogue's Passage, which I think is going to be good in this deck, but not if we're doing 5-color. Let's just take the fixing and be happy about it. Scion of Ugin, Garmag Angler, Tarn, Crop, Skirmisher. Maybe I just take the 2-mana 2/1. Not exactly, like, not fantastically exciting, but it is a card. I don't think we want Dragon Mantle. Might just be Dreg Mangler here. We might play it. Skeleton. Savage Punch, I'm happy to pick up. Because we might actually, Nessian Asp is okay too. Rurik Thar. 4 mana 6/6 Vigilance Reach is just excellent stats. It's in the colors that we want. We're missing out on a District Guide, a Simic Guildgate. That's kind of it. Witcher's Mark as well. I think Rurik Thar I'm pretty happy to take. We have good splashing for it already. So I am going to remove some of these black cards and I'm going to hope that we can go into, like, pick up some decent red cards, ideally some red removal. Burning Anger. Fall of the Hammer. There's a creature land, which does seem good. There's a great Guildgate for us. Zendikar Incarnate seems good too. Wild Slash and Fall of the Hammer are just far better though. So this is 1 mana 2 damage. That's probably a little bit better than Fall of the Hammer because it's just, you know, a better early play. So I'm going to take that here. We're going to hope to do red, green, and blue. So Teamer. And I mean, there's a Fall of the Hammer here. That's probably what I want to take. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 gates. I'll take more, but I'll take red removal spell first. Right, what have we got here? 2 mana, 2/2 reach. There's an Essence Scatter. Is that the kind of thing that I want to do? Dragon Style Twins probably isn't it. On color Guildgate is hard to turn down, but we don't have many creatures. I think Gearcrafter's decent. Soul Flayer is it is interesting. Hero of Lena Tower is a great card. Not really what we're doing though. Gust of Wind seems good. How many creatures with flying do we have? Like Pilgrim's Eye? That's kind of it. It might not be good. I don't think Soul Flayer is going to be good in our deck, but Gust of Wind seems fine. Rapid Hybridization is great. As is, I would take a Consider. I probably would take an Essence Scatter. Oh, Boulder Salvo. Well, we have Fall of the Hammer. We have Wild Slash. I'll take the removal spell here. Actually, don't think Rapid Hybridization is good. We could take another Cruelty and play 4 color. There's nothing else really that interesting. There's another Gust of Wind. Or a Blood Tithe Harvester. I'm going to take the Obnixilus's Cruelty, and then, like, maybe we're doing 4 color. There's an Orzhov Guildgate. That does help. Could just be Witch's Mark. Could be Treasure Cruise. I don't think Treasure Cruise is going to be very good. Hopefully we're not playing Scion of Ugin. That's not particularly good. Burning Anger is like okay on our hexproof creature. I'm going to take the Sajiri Shelter. Now that we might be playing white. This deck is a mess. This deck is an absolute mess. I don't think this is good at all. I'm gonna take the land again, and yeah, this is like there's it's not nothing. It's just not knowing what any of the cards are. Playing 5 color soup was the wrong choice. I should have just found a lane and stuck to it and not done gates for my first draft. But maybe that's why it could work out, because Blood Tithe Harvest is really good. Because we nobody else is taking this kind of stuff because it's too early in the format for people to really feel comfortable with it. So, okay, so what is our game plan? I mean, these are all good cards. Our game plan is control the early game, ramp, and then play big stuff. I don't think Treasure Cruise is going to make the cut. Play big stuff, win the game with our bombs. So definitely not Commune with the Gods. Probably not Blood Tithe. Probably not Basilica Screecher. Sajiri Shelter's not fantastic, but it is kind of free, and it's hard not to play it with these DFCs in the deck. Let's focus on blue, green, and red. So if I were to cut the cruelties, I mean, how does this look? We have Fall of the Hammer Wild / Hybridization. Glade Cover Scout's looking pretty god-awful, to be honest. We have no stuff to use with it, so it is just a 1-mana 1/1. I don't see how Predation is ever worse than Glade Cover Scout in this deck. Maybe even Blood Tithe Harvester is slightly better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Blood Tithe Harvester. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 black sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red sources. We don't need the plains. Blood Tithe Harvester is a damn strong card. It's only slightly off color. So maybe I'm supposed to play the Obnixilus's Cruelty and the Palaka Predation. That does feel a little bit... does feel okay. I kind of think then I could cut... Gust of Wind isn't good, right? We have 1 creature, 2 creatures with flying. Hybridization is bad. Gust of Wind is bad. Scion of Ugin isn't very good either. Gust of Wind, though, I mean, it's still 4 mana, bounce, draw card is all fine, is all good. Skirmisher comes back as does it come back as a 4/4? No, it comes back as a 2/1. Which is useful. It is useful to be able to just bring this back. Hello, Sam. Yeah, I'm already streaming because it's going to be a very short stream today. Because I'm going to Jaden's gig later. So this deck is interesting for sure. I've tried to draft like 5 color gates straight out of the gate, with Pioneer Masters. And I'm not sure this is good at all. I think Hidden Strings is gonna go. So I think this is the deck. I think it is like Teamer. Well, no, it's 4 color. It's 4 color gates. Okay, we win the game with Gate Colossus and Rurik Thar. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, Rurik Thar deals 6 damage to that player. Gates are always a meme, yeah. Yeah, so we didn't get Gatebreaker Ram, we didn't get Gates Ablaze. But we did get Guild Summit, we did get Gate Colossus, so we're definitely a control deck. I don't fucking know. Let's just see. Let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how this goes. I haven't even looked at the mana, but we've got let's just play. So yeah, Bearded Manor. I did go to Abu Dhabi a couple of weeks ago now. It was all business though. I flew out on the Monday. I had an event in Riyadh on the Tuesday. Then I flew from Riyadh to Abu Dhabi on the Wednesday. I had an event on Thursday in Abu Dhabi, and then I flew home on Friday. So it was super fast. This is a good hand. Because we go Selesnya Guildgate into Gateway Plaza into Mountain, and then we have Obnix's Cruelty online. And if we have something we have to kill on turn 1, we could just go Mountain and then Wild Slash it. Sweet. Blue-black. So let's Pilgrim's Eye for an island. We wouldn't have been able to meet up even if I hadn't been doing my service. Probably not. But yeah, I didn't have any other plans there. It was like straight in and out. But you know, next time I'm in the area, I'll definitely. I mean, I'll mention it on stream. Like I'm hoping to be back there probably before Ramadan, or like, it'll be November next year, or maybe if I do something before, then it'll be at some point before Ramadan. So let's go island. 1 mana, 1/1 with Death Touch. We can Wild Slash that. This is a sorcery. We have all of our options. We have Cruelty and Wild Slash open. So I'm going to take the 1 here and just see what the opponent wants to do. Okay. We are winning the race. Maybe we'll just play Rurik Thar when we can. Now you never had to feel bad about it, dude. Any opinions on Pioneer finally coming to Arena? Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for that. If I blow this out, does this not resolve? My hope is that is the case. Oh, it still enters as a creature. Okay. Is that all the opponent? Is that all they're doing? Do I play Rurik Thar? Do I play Gate Colossus? Yes, because Gate Colossus is, like, if it dies, it can always come back later. Yeah, Pioneer is coming to Arena. So, yeah, I agree. Paper and Digital should be kind of the same, and MTGO is. They've been building towards, you know, parity between Arena and Paper for a long, long time. Gate Colossus is so good against this 1/1 Death Touch, because it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. We have the Savage Punch, Cruelty in hand, Silundi Visions, look at the top 6, reveal an instant or sorcery, put the rest on the bottom of your library. Okay. Let's attack. Is this what they're going to do? Is this what they're going to do? I want to keep open Savage Punch and Silundi Vision, so let's -5/-5 this. Fizzle their spell. Deal a ton of damage. Hold up the Silundi Visions. Didn't play a land. But we don't need to. They're in black, so I kind of want to keep the land to discard. Historic will stay. Explorer would be the one that goes, or it would just be a dead format. Yes, because Explorer is the same as Pioneer, effectively. What? Okay. Stab Wound does not seem very good. Let's cast Silundi Vision. I can see taking Palaka Predation here. I could also Awaken a land, but they've got 5 cards in hand. I'll take the Palaka Predation. . Could have gone for lethal there, but I think the safer play is Palaka Predation now. Possessed Scarb, Dragonlord Silumgar, Dinrover Horror. 2 Dinrover Horrors? They have an absolutely stacked hand. I guess I'll take the Silumgar. Have them discard that. Opponent's hand is insane, but they are now dead to the Pilgrim's Eye. So I'm hoping that we have this now. We can Gate Colossus, kill a Dinrover Horror, and then Savage Punch. Like, so we can play Gate Colossus, Savage Punch, and they're gonna take the 1/1. Yeah, we'll discard the Pilgrim's Eye, and Savage Punch just wins the game. I can't believe we even got a win with this deck. That hand was so fucked up. Oh, good stuff. Okay. So I remember like standing on the beach in Abu Dhabi, because the work event that we ran was in like a super fancy hotel, right? I think it was called the Jumeirah or something. And I was standing on the beach like, God, I wish I brought my swimsuit. I was there in like a full suit, thinking, I just wish I could hang out at the beach for a little bit. And you know, when I'm back in the region, I'll hang around a bit more. But this time around, it was very much a flying visit. Straight in, straight out. This is a good hand. We have early interaction. We have late interaction. We have decent colors. So let's lead on the Simic Guild Gate. Yeah, we can chill. Hopefully we have what we need to stay alive. That's not a creature we need to bounce. Would like to turn on the rest of my cards. Thunderclap Boom. So they're doing flyers. Another one. Well, these are good against my bounce spells. There is a Gate Colossus though, which is also going to be good. So I need a land, and I need a black source. Okay, well that's perfect. Yeah, Jumeirah Sadiat was where I held my event. I stayed at the Marriott in downtown in Abu Dhabi, and it was all very nice. It was all like it was really nice. Honestly, I think going from Saudi to UAE, it's just it's a lot nicer. That 4-mana spell seems really nice. The one we just cast, Sight Beyond Sight. Yeah, solid spell. It was so I thought it was my first time in the UAE. Immigration's told me otherwise. Turns out I had been there before. I'll take the kill spell here. We have plenty of land. Oh, I don't have any red. Annoying. Is the creature ever better than taking the red spell? I think I'm supposed to take the... Yeah, we did go when we were younger, Sam. We went to Dubai. Okay, Black Source online. Let's wait a little bit. Well, actually, I mean, if this is like Essence Scatter, Gate Colossus can come back to hand super easily, right? And they're still not putting tons of pressure on, so I'm just going to play out the Gate Colossus. Like, whatever they do to it, it's just good recursion. They can't block it right now as well, so Swift Reckoning. Destroy target tapped creature. Well, that is fine. I want to draw some more gates so that we can get Gate Colossus back. What does this do? You may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, create a 3/2 horror. At the beginning of your upkeep, there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Transform it. When you transform it, it's a sack outlet and a 3/5. Okay, so I could just Clutch of Currents here and then attack with everything. So I go Clutch of Currents for its Awaken cost. Cast with a... Oh, hold on. I need to play a land first. So I want to awaken my forest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bounce you. Animate you. Oh, shit. Fuck! I fucked it. Why did that... Because I needed double... Why did that happen? Why did it do it like that? That's really annoying. Why did Arena tap like that? What did I do? I don't understand why that happened. Okay, 2 Swift Reckonings off the top. This is fine. We get Gate Colossus back. And it's like... No sweat. So we can kill the Extricator now. Or we could... We'll do that next turn. Don't want to bounce this. Let's just plan to kill the Extricator. Or should I just ramp? It's not doing anything right now. Yeah, so I'd been to Dubai before, but I don't really remember anything about it. So this was basically my first time there. And yeah, I think I've just done so much travel lately for work that I just did not want to hang around at all. Let's go in with the Gate Colossus. They counter it. Should I kill this thing? Well, it won't die. I have 3. I mean, I could opt Nixilis's Cruelty it now, but I don't need to. I can wait until it transforms, right? This is card types, right? They have instant, sorcery, and land down there. So they need a creature to die. I remember Shofu. Yeah, I remember Shofu. See how many Pokemon bars I catch. So I've watched a little bit of like the ciphers over the years. Because like it is super sick. It's really interesting. So draw 3, discard 2. That's all this does, right? I'm gonna get rid of the Extricator of Sin right now. Before they draw, you know. Because they're gonna discard something into the graveyard for it, so let's just get it gone now. We can play a big Skyrider Elf. And, you know, any gate that we draw puts Gate Colossus back on top of our library. We still have plenty of interaction in hand. Cool. That's good. So, let's go red, blue, black, white. Untap. green. Play this as a 3/3. And hold Fall of the Hammer open. They have the counter spell. Guild Gate. Get Gate Colossus back. And we're doing just fine. They can only have so many cards. They have 7 cards left in their library. What the fuck? Okay. We can bounce that, if that's good at all.
Train, improve, enlighten.
I know. I mean, I have seen this Narset, but I'm not super familiar with it. We could bounce it now. Is that ever good? I think it kind of is. Well, what does it do? We could sort of attack it down. Let's try and resolve Gate Colossus first. How many Essence Scatters do they have? Jesus. Okay. So we want to Gust of Wind. They can't really play this because this mills them, right? And they only have 7 cards left. So maybe I'm supposed to Gust of Wind, bounce this. And just start plinking away at the Narset. Kind of keep that under control.
Technique.
Knight of the White Orchid. Okay, 5 cards left. They detain my Voyaging Satyr. Yeah, 7 loyalty's tough, huh? They're still drawing cards. They're still... I mean, I've got... If I can survive, I can kill the Sky Knight. That might be the best thing for me to do. Is just remove the Sky Knight and try and stay alive. They have Archaeologist and a Quicken in hand. Yeah, they might not have what they need to close out this game. Three cards left. Do need to draw something, like... Yeah, I do need to draw something.
Focus the mind. Free the fist.
Guild Summit. Do I want to draw a ton of cards? I've got 21 in the library. I say yeah. Draw a card for each gate, tap this way. So we could tap all 5 gates, draw 5 cards. I think that's probably good. Let's do that. Sweet. Can't play that. So maybe I'm just supposed to play the Gateway Plaza. We draw another card, we get the... Like, it's gonna... Actually, hold on, I can untap this. So next turn we can just dump a bunch of creatures on the board and hopefully survive long enough to win the game. Oath of Gideon. Opponent, you can't. Yeah, cool. So I take a chunk of damage here, but I don't know how they're going to get through next. I don't know what they're going to do against, like, if I just dump all of this out. I don't even know if I have any basics left. I do. Okay, opponent. Kill me. Right now, they cannot block Gate Colossus. That's worth noting. The deck is good. The deck is. It's just it. I don't know how we've won 2 games, to be honest. I don't feel. I feel like we've just stolen 2 games. Oh. Oh. Fun stuff. Opponent's deck sucked. They drew all of their cards. They played all of their cards and it did nothing for them. Oh god. Yeah, their deck was like mill and card draw, a bit of interaction. They had no top end at all. I think maybe they were hoping that I'd be like, oh, I just scoop. There's nothing I can do. They're countering all my stuff. But then no, they had no way to actually close out. So, Bearded Manor, man, so I arrived at this event in Riyadh, right, on the Tuesday. And I'm delivering I'm doing like a 1-hour presentation to a group of people. There was like maybe 30 or so people there. So not a massive event, but I've prepared like a 1-hour piece of content. Usually my sessions are like 4 hours or something and it's like a workshop, but I was just doing it for 1 hour this time. I got there to Riyadh and I show up on the morning and I'm like, okay, team, are we ready to go? How's everybody doing? And they're like, oh, Josh, yeah, by the way, we decided at the last minute, we made an executive decision to run the whole session in Arabic because customers might prefer that. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't speak Arabic, so what are we going to do about that? I've got like 4 hours before I'm on stage, and I don't know, I don't speak any Arabic, so how are we going to handle that? And so the team said, we decided, you know what, Josh, you do your bit in English, and it's going to be fine. It'll be fine. So I was like, yeah, okay, fine. I guess I have no choice now. Like, I'll do my bit in English. Nobody will understand it, and I'll just fucking like go home. And it also, so after the fact, I was told that the event ran on Middle Eastern time, which feels a little bit racist, to be honest. But by that we mean it started 40 minutes late. And I was told I was the last slot of the day, so my 1 hour presentation was coming at it was the last agenda item, and when they handed over to me finally, there was 15 minutes left. There was 15 minutes, so my 1 hour presentation I had to cut down to 15 minutes on the fly, and I couldn't speak quickly to make that happen because nobody understands English. So I was in this really awkward position, and I was like, well, do you know what? It's okay if it runs over a little bit. But no, the presenter pulled me aside and they said, oh, by the way, you know, just cultural thing, we cannot run over. People got to go to lunch because the traffic here is really, really bad. So people want to have their lunch and go home before the traffic kicks in. Because this was like the day before the metro opened, like the first metro line opened in Riyadh. So everybody wanted to go home. So I literally, like, I smashed through my content. I basically spoke like Kevin from The Office. You know, like, why say lot word when few word do trick? That was how I had to speak to get through this thing. And it was tough. That was tough for me. But then in Abu Dhabi, everybody spoke English, everything ran on time, so my impression of Abu Dhabi is a lot better than my impression of Riyadh, for a couple of reasons. Okay, somehow we have our colors again. We have the Guild Summit. Guild Summit on 4 is going to be pretty good. We don't have any early interaction, and we are on the draw, so we could just get run over. But let's try it. So do I want to Guild Summit on 3 and then... No, I don't. I think I want to get the tap land out of the way. Oh, Kira's Follower is such a good card. Okay, well, drawing the Satyr there is good. That's decent. That gives us sight beyond sight next turn. Nice. Oh, thanks. Thank you, opponent. I'll take 2. Skyrider Elf. So we could sight beyond sight here. That's probably better than getting Guild Summit countered. I'm looking for Guild Gates. I'm looking for... I don't think I can take Blood Tithe Harvester. Not only is it that everybody speaks English in UAE, it's difficult to have a general audience that can fully speak Arabic. Yeah, I got that vibe. So, I mean, the industry is tech. Oh, what's going on here? So I need that mountain. I'll probably just take the mountain. Cruelty is pretty good too. So, I have some options. I could let this thing hit me. I actually don't know if there's anything I can do about it anyway. We could play Skyrider Elf as a 4/4. We have no other interaction. Don't love playing this as a 4/4. We can Fall of the Hammer it the following turn. I kind of think the 4/5 next turn is better. So I'm going to Guild Summit this turn. I don't think I can... Yeah, Savage Punch is also good. Yeah, next time Asp comes down, it stabilizes the board pretty well. Boon Satyr. Okay, so, I mean, a swamp to play the Cruelty would be ideal. Even a Guild Summit or whatever, the land, the Guild land, would be fine here because we'd be able to untap it with Satyr and then kill this thing. Guildgate is absolutely perfect here. Why would you tap the red land here? Oh, because then I can play the Satyr? That seems good, actually. So we'll probably just chump block the Boon Satyr. And then Asp comes down, stabilizes the board a bit. Arab Standard Time, yeah, absolutely, man. Oh, okay. That's fine. We can kill this thing, right? We can... Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So we can play Nessian Asp and Savage Punch. And this gets +2/+2. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So Nessian Asp. Let's keep up one of our... This draws a card, though. Let's do this. Next turn, we can kill the Glitter Step Eidolon. Okay. I mean, we can ambush that with an Obnixilus's Cruelty. We might need to do that. Alaka Predation. Okay, do I need to kill the Sylvan Primordial? Do I need to kill the 1/1? Okay, I'm just gonna mute you. -5/-5, and then deal the damage. So for 5 mana, we can get this thing dead. Wait, Monstrosity makes this even bigger. So that's 7 mana, so... Yeah, and then we can follow the hammer and kill this, right? Yeah. Let's do that. Oh, I can't attack though. Second Sylvan Primordial, sure. So now I do have to kill the Glitter Step Eidolon. Wild Slash is a great opportunity to do that. Okay, let's start here. Hold up the Cruelty. They're gonna give it Hexproof. Maybe I'm supposed to just kill it now. Do I want to Predation their last card? I don't think so. I think it's probably not going to be a hit, and I'd rather Salundi Visions this turn. Audacity. That doesn't actually make this lethal, does it? Yeah, that doesn't get them out of this just yet. Why? What have they got that they need all their mana right now? Pump spell? Crush of Tentacles. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. And make an 8/8. Okay. Well, we'll tap this. Yeah, we'll untap these. So I should have Palaka Predation, but I don't think it was that likely that they were going to have all of this stuff. Clutch of Currents is great. You can even cast it here. Oh, it's a sorcery. Never mind. We can Palaka Predation the Primordial at their hand now, though. So, we are going to Clutch of Currents and Palaka Predation, and then play a... Shit, where's all my green? Oh, they destroyed my forest. Okay, so Clutch of Currents, Palaka Predation. Ugh, that's rough. Okay. Can I get out of this? Bounce this. I have to awaken with this, and then unfortunately I have to let them... Yeah, I have to awaken, bounce this. Arena! Arena, why would you do this? Are you kidding? Arena, why? Why would you tap the land I wanted to animate? Okay, no, so that was fine. Like, the opponent was pretty stacked, to be honest. We were a bit slow, and they had, like, just massive play after massive play. Arena's so annoying there. Like, yeah, so if we animated our land, we had a chump blocker, we would need to draw interaction. Yeah, those primordials are just insane. They had two of them on the go. We killed one, they just played another one. That's pretty hard to beat. That's pretty hard to beat. Okay, I have 25 minutes before I need to be at the gig, so I need to wrap it up. I'm sorry for the super quick stream. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have to wrap it up today. Again, I'm sorry for it being such a short stream, but the footy is on and Jaden's gig is on, so I'm going to go check that out. So, thank you for joining me. We are going to be back on Friday with probably more Pioneer Masters draft. There is also some standard decks that I've been wanting to play. So keeping it super short, but we're going to be live again on Friday evening for FNM. And Bearded Manor, while you're away, we decided on some new stuff. For one thing, we are a Magic only stream. So it's going to be all Magic and only Magic from here on out. Hello, Cat. You okay? What's the matter? You hungry? Did you say yes? You want to say hello to everybody on stream? We're just about to wrap it up, so you're going to have to say bye. Good boy. What's going on? Oh, easy off. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna let you go, but we're gonna be live again on Friday evening. Planning to be live from 7, which I know is late for you, Bearded Manor. I know that's like, I mean, you're UAE, right? So that's like 11 p.m. So let me know if earlier would work, and we can do earlier. I probably am not super busy on Friday. Let's have a look. Have a quick look. What's the date? Yeah, I mean, I can't do earlier than finish work at 4. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, other than that, we're going to be live again on Sunday, nice and early. I will be live by 10 a.m., which is 2 p.m. UAE time. So tune in then, catch the stream, join us. We'll be playing a ton of Magic. I quite like Pioneer, and so maybe we'll play some Pioneer at some point. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do, but right now I just want to rank up. So I'm just going to power ladder for a while. Your daily schedule is inconsistent, so I'll definitely not let you know. Understandable. Well, definitely don't let me know on bluesky.com/SultanJosh or whatever the Blue Sky link is. I think it's like sultanjosh.bsky.social, which is not very shareable. But if you follow me there, stream updates will be there. They haven't been because I'm really bad at posting. on socials, but I will post stream updates there and, you know, updates on what I'm doing and my movements and things like that. And it's probably the best place to interact with me. Still thinking about that Discord that we talked about. Haven't forgotten about that. I just think I'm just not ready yet. Not ready yet, but I will be. And when I do, I'll let you guys know, and we'll have a Discord to play and share draft ideas and stuff in. Anyway, that is it for now. I will catch you again on a future stream. Thank you for being here, and goodbye. Bye for now. Bye for now.